Good morning, good morning. Welcome to another beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining. It is another beautiful day, and we are in the midst of world changes. And thank you so much for joining every morning and taking care of yourself, committing to your highest intention amongst all that is going on, committing to healing your body and your mind, committing to relieving anxiety and depression that is even more intense now than it was even a month ago. Thank you so much. As you take care of yourself, you're taking care of your friends and your family and everyone, coming back into your heart and remembering who you really are in this moment. Thank you so much for joining. I just want to reflect again on what we have been talking about, the message from this Corvid coronavirus. I really see the corona, even the name, the shape of the virus, being named after the corona of the sun, that of fire. And it reminds me of a Rumi poem that basically says, and summarizing Rumi is always fun, but Rumi says, if you go into the water, you come out the fire. And if you go into the fire, you come out the water. Which to me says, if we continue to comfort ourselves, we're going to keep getting burned. But if we go into the intensity of the situation, if we go into the intensity of the moment, feel it completely, we'll be cleansed and we'll come out in the water. So that's what I feel we're in the midst of right now. The message from this virus is to slow down, to go inward, to meditate, go into solitude and quiet, away from the agitation of running to work, running home. Give us really a giant pause, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, however long it's going to be. Allow this pause to happen and come into yourself and meditate. Do these daily morning rituals with me. Join in healing your mind, healing your body, activating your highest self, building your greatest intention, coming back into the one that you truly are, which is coming from your heart. And so let's take the message from this corona, this ally that we have in this world. Even the antagonists in this world, are what are perceived are our enemies, are actually beautiful gifts that we've agreed to experience so that we go to our next level. And so this is all helping us move to our next level. And our next level is to really come back to who we truly are, find our intention, follow our intentions, set our intentions, and shift this world given everything that we learn during these trying times. With my deepest gratitude to you, spend these moments in meditation to go into whatever comes up in your heart, whatever comes up in your body. I know we're all experiencing difficulty. I know that we're all experiencing challenges. And really right now, this is our opportunity to slow down, meditate, go into solitude, breathe, heal, allow our sadness and grief to come up. Feel it completely, like going into the fire. Feel it completely and pass through it. So let's begin. So let's begin with a beautiful reading from the I Ching. The I Ching is an ancient divination practice, and It's messages from the sages, and we can all use messages from the sages every day. Let's find out what our message is today in the midst of all of this that's going on. I use Brian Brown Walker's version of the I Ching, and let's find out what our message is today. We receive preponderance of the great. There are great pressures at work. By meeting them with modesty and patience, you avoid misfortune and meet with success. The image of this hexagram is that of a beam under a great load. It sags in the middle, is in danger of giving way. You are in a similar situation now. The pressures of the moment are enormous, and there is a temptation to wriggle away and flee, or resort to plotting, conniving, and aggressive actions of the ego. It is by resisting this temptation and holding firmly to your proper principles that you survive and succeed. This is in fact a moment for which you have been preparing yourself for some time. A powerful energy has accumulated. Imagine a flood pressing against a dam, and it is up to you to direct its flow. If you succumb to fear, desire, or anger and resort to incorrect behaviors, the dam bursts and the pent-up energy causes destruction and misfortune. If, on the other hand, you cling to what is correct, modesty, balance, patience, independence, and gentleness, then you will obtain the aid of the higher power, and the accumulated energy will be directed toward creating a profound success. What is called for now is quiet integrity. With others, no matter how they may assault you, remain modest and patient in your actions. Seek to penetrate gently and steadily, rather than forcibly and explosively. Meet the difficulties of the day cheerfully and resolutely, by taking great care now, by remaining correct in every moment. By embodying the principles of the sage, you make possible the arrival of good fortune. And then we have special messages that say, you gain the allegiance of others by holding to what is correct. Falling into self-importance leads to humiliation. And also, the foundation is incorrect. To neglect this is to assure one's own misfortune. A return to humility and neutrality reveals larger truths. And then the poetic Wei Wu Wei Ching. In every moment, your enlightenment is directly in front of you, being handed to you. All that's necessary to receive it is to empty your hands and relax your mind. Beautiful messages to start off the day. Remember to be present, to come back into each moment. Forget the stories of the mind. Recognize them, see them, know them. Maybe even recognize the narrator. Was the narrator belligerent teenager? Was the narrator small child that didn't receive the attention that you wanted? Whatever the case may be, notice the narrator of the stories of your mind. This will give you some clues as to their origin. And when you notice that, then come back into the present. Notice that what is happening right now is that you're alive, that you're breathing, that you can really choose your thoughts in every moment. And this is who you really are. The awareness that you are is the one between the thoughts coming from each moment with heart, gratitude, and breath. The Corona is asking us again to pay attention to our breath. Our lungs, which can be affected by the Corona, our lungs are the source of sadness and grief. If we breathe only between the lowest and the highest, Most people only breathe between the smallest little breaths. There we go. Most people are breathing in shallow breaths, not the full breath, in these shallower breaths. And people are sad and even breathe in even smaller expanses. So, our practice for today, to begin the day, is to breathe completely between the top and the bottom. Bring that vitality back to our breath. We can change our personality by breathing deeply. If our personality is afraid, sad, take a deep breath. And then 2 more. And we can change our personality in 3 breaths. Go back to that personality that you know that is there at all times. The one that is present, aware, coming from compassion and heart. Beautiful. Let's start now, move into our intention setting for the day. And our intentions really come from coming into first a meditative space. In our meditative space, it could be the same spot in the house. It could even be under a tree. It could be walking in nature. Truly, it is actually always where you really are, where you are in your heart. This is your meditative space, no matter what. But if you do have a meditative space, that space can hold powerful intention for you. And keeping this intention going from day to day. Keep coming back to our daily morning ritual every day. Beautiful. So move into your meditative space. Sit upright. Breathe serenely. See if you can keep your body from moving. Feel the compassion in your heart for yourself, that you're doing the best that you can, even with all the challenges going on. Compassion for your family. They're doing the best that they can. Your friends, and they're doing the best that they can. And all beings everywhere truly are doing the best that they can. Have the deepest compassion. Have the gratitude that you know that this day is another beautiful day that you've been given. Another beautiful day to create your intention. Another day to experience love. Another day to experience joy. Another day to experience all the beautiful beings that we love to come in contact with. I love coming in contact with you. Thank you so much every day. And so let's use this moment to feel that compassion all throughout our mind and our body, emanating from our heart. And feel your intention. Let's use as part of our intention to allow any sadness and grief that we might feel in our lungs to come up. Experience it fully. Go through the corona of the sun. Go through the fire and be cleansed by the fire and come out the water. So be okay with any sadness and grief coming up during your meditation. Be okay with whatever comes up in your meditation. Notice it, acknowledge it, and allow yourself to move through it. And come out cleansed. When you feel your intention coming back, feel and experience your intention in beautiful detail. Your 90-day, your 1 year, your 5-year intention. Your intention that comes from your heart, your highest self. Whatever it is, your greatest gift that you want to give in your lifetime. What is the most important gift that you want to give in this lifetime? For me, being here with you every morning is definitely a beautiful gift that I want to give every morning. Being here with you, sharing, growing, setting our greatest intentions, surfing to a beautiful reality that we all create together with our highest intentions. And once you've felt and seen and experienced your intention happening right now, let it go. Surrender to allowing it to happen. We can take the action, but we cannot create the reaction. We know that whatever happens, happens. Let's just choose to set our intention and take our action and allow the reactions to unfold beautifully, harmoniously, and even sometimes with great challenge. Remain present in humility in each moment. Beautiful. So let's dive into a 5-minute meditation, 4-minute meditation with a little preamble. And then we'll jump into our breathing. So sit upright. I'll leave the intentions on the screen in case you want to refer to them. How to set your intention, how to come back to your intention. Then come back into each moment. Perhaps close your eyes. Use your serene breath from complete inhale to complete exhale. Feel gratitude in your heart. Feel compassion. See and experience your intention happening right now. And enjoy your meditation. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful meditation. Wow. Some beautiful and intense things can come up, yes? Go back into the intention. Repeat that all the stories of the mind about what could happen or what have happened aren't happening right now. That when we choose our thoughts, we send our deepest compassion out to all beings in every moment. That's who we really are, this timeless awareness. And we are this beautiful body, connected, married with this consciousness, and so honoring and respecting this beautiful vehicle that we have in this lifetime. It's part of our activating, energizing, and cleansing every morning. So let's begin our deep breathing, ancient breathing techniques that have been refined and now studied by Wim Hof, showing that you can boost your immunity with uncomfortably cold showers and cold water baths and ice baths, that you can transform your immunity and your anxiety and depression, relieve any tension that might be in your amygdala, the fight, flight, or freeze portion of the brain. We're going to go through a process, this breathing technique every morning that we go through. We kind of tense it up and then relax. After every cycle of 40 breaths, we do a deep exhale, go all the way down to 0, hold it at the bottom for as long as we can, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 90 seconds. Go into the uncomfortable territory, go into the quite uncomfortable territory, and if you can, go into the quite and even quite uncomfortable territory. Go as long as you can, knowing that this little mini death is putting the amygdala finally to the point where it lets go, and we deeply inhale, and it releases that tension in the amygdala, takes us out of the fight, flight, or freeze, and activates us in our truest, highest potential, activating our entire brain, giving our brain the ability to reconnect these neurons, and we're going to put in those neurons our highest intention. So repeat your intentions during this breathing exercise, feel them happening, feel deepest compassion for yourself, love, joy, bliss, as your intention is happening right now. Beautiful, okay? If you happen to have the Wim Hof app, you can pull that up. This app will help you keep track of your progress, help you see and experience the master himself doing this practice, so that when you come back each morning, you have further understanding of why and how it works. Beautiful, okay? So let's start with a deep inhale and a deepest exhale, all the way down to 0. Inhale, exhale. Kind of an intense inhale and a serene exhale. 40 of these breaths. I'll let you know when we're done. Getting close to the end. Repeat your intention in your mind. Feel it happening right now. I'm in the jungles of Costa Rica right now, and quite a nice place in the jungles of Costa Rica, but if you hear sounds, wailing sounds, those are the animals and the insects making their morning song. Enjoy the morning song. Feel your intention happening right now. We're activating our deepest immune system. Last 10 breaths of our first round. Breathe even more deeply. Deepest inhales, deepest exhales. If you feel like coughing, cough. Feel the energy moving up through your body, out of the crown of your head, all the way around your body, back up through again. Last 3 breaths, make them deepest of all. Get ready with your retention timer. Deepest exhales of all. Last breath, take a deep inhale. All the way to the top. Get ready to your full exhale, hold at the bottom, repeat your intention in your mind, feel compassion and love in your heart, exhale completely to 0 and start your retention timer now. Deepest inhale, hold at the top. Let out all the toxins on your breath. Let go of all draining thoughts. Come back into this moment. Know who you are. Your greatest self is the awareness that you are between the thoughts, the one that chooses the thoughts. This is who we really are. In each moment, moment to moment, coming from the heart, knowing who we really are is a timeless, divine being. We always have been, we always will be, married with this beautiful body in this lifetime. Welcome everybody. Hello, joining. Thank you for joining. Welcome, welcome. Feel free to write your intention for the day, your most loving, highest intention for the day, your intention for the greatest good, for yourself, family, friends, and all beings. Feel free to put that into the comments, into the chat, honoring yourself, and so that we all may repeat your intention with you. We're all collectively creating our most powerful intention, the greatest gift that we've come to this earth to give. Let us all join forces now. All our unique gifts, and let's bring them forth during our daily morning ritual every morning. Thank you so much for joining. Such deep appreciation for you. Taking care of yourself and family and friends and all beings. Let's begin our second round of breathing. We start with a deep inhale, all the way to the top. Deepest exhale, all the way to zero. And inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Just follow along if you're just joining in. Follow, subscribe, hit the bell so you're reminded every morning to join in. We're activating our highest selves through this scientifically proven breathing technique. We're activating our deepest immunity through this scientifically proven technique. Reducing the length and the severity of intense illnesses with this technique. We gain conscious control of our automatic systems, reconnecting our amygdala to our prefrontal cortex and our cortex. Now we're building the neurons back with our highest intentions, being present in every moment, choosing our intentions, feeling them happening right now, building that sense memory of our intention happening right now. Deepest breaths ever. Exhale, completely pushing your abdomen to your spine. Fill all of your lungs, your belly, middle chest, upper chest. Exhale, upper chest. Exhale, middle chest. Exhale, belly. What a beautiful gift we've been given with this corona. To move into quiet solitude, to retreat into an inner sanctum, to slow down. To join every morning with this practice. Honoring and feeling so much gratitude for those who are continuing to deliver us food, those who continue in their highest intention to serve. Let us serve in our highest intention. Deepest breaths of all. Feel the energy activate, moving throughout our body and our mind. Squeeze our kegels, squeeze your kegels if you can. That's the muscle that you use to stop peeing. Squeeze it. Hold it. And relax it. Squeeze it on the inhale. Relax it on the exhale. Last 10 breaths of our second round, deepest breaths of all. Full inhale, full exhale. Bring in that energy that rides on our breath. In addition to the oxygen, we're bringing in that 0 point energy, that energy that physics is finding exists between every particle, every subatomic particle. It's been called prana. It's been called chi. It's been called orgone energy. We're bringing that in on the breath, bringing it into our body, into our lungs, feeling it percolate throughout our body and our minds, crowning out at the top of our head. As it crowns out, it comes back around. We bring it back around, circulating that energy, becoming a giant energy ball, squeezing our kegel. Last 2 breaths, let them be the deepest breaths of all of this round. Last breath, deepest inhale, deepest inhale. Exhale, repeat your intention, feel it throughout your body and your mind. Exhale completely to 0. Start your retention timer, experience each moment. Hold it for as long as you can. Deepest inhale, hold it at the top. Release all toxins on your breath. Let go of all draining thoughts. Feel the activation in your body and mind. Feel the energy. Feel the inner knowing that who you really are is the one that is experiencing this moment. Choosing your thoughts, choosing your highest intention, sending that intention out into the world, into the thought sphere, knowing that others are picking it up and knowing it and feeling it. As we collect together in larger and larger numbers, sending out our highest intentions, sending out our intentions for the most beautiful, loving, joyful, peaceful, empowered world. Every being activated, every being knowing who they really are in each moment. This is who we are. This is our greatest gift to each and every being on the planet. Let's collect together, follow, join, Share this channel with others. Join every morning for our daily morning ritual, our activation, energizing, and cleansing. Help everyone heal their body and mind, build their biggest intention, their most powerful immune response. Beautiful. This is the lesson of the COVID-19, the lesson of the corona. We are going through the fire and coming out into the water together with these rituals every morning. Beautiful. Let's begin our third round of breathing. We begin with the deep inhale and the deep exhale, all the way down to 0. Inhale. Feel your intention happening in each moment. See it, feel it. Last 10 breaths of our third round. Deepest breaths of all. Squeeze and hold your kegels, your perineum. This is also a Qigong practice. Keeps the energy circling up. The squeezing of the kegel. It also empowers our ability to enjoy lovemaking for long periods of time. We as men can go for as long as we want, forever if we want. Building that energy. Join my other meditations, see my other meditations coming out soon. Teaching about sexual alchemy, transmutation of sexual energy, sex magic, the creation of our intention while making love. Learning deeper connection, the masculine, learning to surrender, learning to be present. Last 3 breaths of our third round, deepest breaths of all. Repeat your intention in your mind. Feel it happening in each moment. Feel the energy percolating throughout your body and your mind. Second last breath. Deepest inhale. Deepest exhale all the way to zero. Last inhale, deepest of all. Get ready with the retention timer. Exhale completely to zero. Repeat your intention in your body and your mind. Feel it in your heart. Exhale completely to zero. Hold it for as long as you can, past the point of comfort, discomfort, straight discomfort. Now. Deepest inhale. Hold. Release all the toxins on your breath. Release all the draining thoughts that you don't need anymore. Feel your intention happening in this moment. Know that who you really are is the one that is aware between the thoughts. Come from this place, the doing of not doing, the doing of not thinking. Beautiful. So much appreciation for being here with you every morning. Thank you for joining. Thank you for activating your highest self, your most powerful intention every morning. Truly an honor and a blessing. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Let's dive into our fourth round. Our fourth round is slightly different than our previous rounds. This round, we exhale completely to zero as we have in the past after our 40th breath. And then we do as many push-ups as we can at the same time. So do them with me at the very end. Make them slow push-ups, as slow as you can go. 5 seconds is a good metric. Be very present. And do as many as you can, holding your breath at the bottom for as many as you can. This activates even the deeper power within our immune system. And so let's begin. All right. So this breathing starts with a deep inhale, deepest exhale, all the way down to zero. And then hit. Repeat your intention in your mind. Feel it happening in your heart. Know that it is happening right now. Last 10 breaths of our fourth round. Get ready to go into your push-up position. Last 5 breaths of our fourth round. Get ready for push-ups. Deepest breaths of all. Last 3 breaths. Repeat your intention in your mind. Feel it in your heart. Send it out into the thought sphere. Get ready with your retention timer. Exhale completely to 0, hold it, and do 5-second push-ups starting now. Inhale, hold. Release all the toxins on your breath. Let go of all draining thoughts. Know that your Lilliputian bad thoughts are not who you are. Those thoughts have often been given to us by others for their benefit. They might have been projections of their own inner world. And we don't have to allow those and take those on anymore. We can let them go. Know that who we really are is the one that is choosing right now in this moment our highest intention coming from the heart, coming from our deepest sense of knowing, our deepest love for ourselves and for others. Beautiful. So much gratitude for joining every morning. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking care of yourself. Thank you for activating your highest intentions. We transform the world through these daily morning rituals, setting our intentions for the day, activating our highest selves, setting about into our practice. Let these moments of experiencing this intensity, the gift that we've been given from our ally, although it may seem like our antagonist has been this coronavirus, we know that it is giving us opportunity now to slow down. Let's take this opportunity to really slow down, become present, to remember who we really are, to come from love and joy and peace, to only give this time to ourselves, to our closest family that we're with in solitude, closest friends that we might be with in this deep solitude, moments of going inward, reducing the spread of the corona, but using this opportunity, this lesson, this gift that it's given us to let go of any sadness and grief that might be in our lungs, to breathe even more deeply every day, activate our immune system through this breathing technique, relieve anxiety and depression, and replace the draining thoughts with our highest intention. Thank you so much for joining every morning. I really appreciate your time, really appreciate your ability to come and take care of yourself. Until next morning, I love you. Thank you so much gratitude. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Love and bless.